Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's topic is Fatou's album. So let's get straight into it. I'll be talking about the album itself and then I'll be moving on to the anti-fans lol. Be mindful, I'm not good at describing lol. First, I would like to add this. Fatou said in a Teen Vogue interview about PWAPF, "People have this mirror image about me being put together. Always calm, shy sometimes, a little bit of sassiness, but oh, if she just knew what was going on in my head. It's not pretty at all. And this mixtape, I want to just show a fraction of it. I think it's gonna be really fun." End of quote. So starting off, I love how the music video started, the red light and her makeup, chef's kiss. I did feel like it was too dark at times though, and sometimes I wish there was more to the scenery than just Fatou. Maybe a different hairstyle and more outfits would have helped, but Fatou looked so beautiful in this music video. The way Fatou carried herself throughout the music video, and the way she delivered her lines really was what I was hoping for. But to be honest, though I love the direction of this music video, Castle Key just didn't really hit with me. Gucci and Lingo was honestly my favorites of her album, mostly Gucci to be honest. Fatou even did a special video for Gucci and Lingo. As of writing this, only Gucci special video has been released, and even though Fatou looked so good and the set was really nice, the editing and effects made me cringe. Anyways, I feel like a lot of people didn't like Castle Key was because of how different this was compared to other K-pop songs. I feel like, in my opinion, K-pop rappers really rely on rapping fast and adding an English word in there anywhere they can instead of producing actual good lyrics. They rely on the rap itself being catchy, which isn't a bad thing, but a lot of times they use blaccents and half-ass rapping in order to do so. Not all, but a lot. I'm not pointing fingers here or giving examples because I don't want to fight with anyone, and that's just my opinion. So don't get mad lol. Fatou doesn't have to rely on rapping fast or being someone she isn't. She's confident, and even with the production and low-budget music video, she knows how to carry herself throughout the music video. Another reason why I think PWAPF didn't like her mixtape because it's really different from her other raps, which is completely understandable. Also, another big reason why people didn't like it is because they are Andy fans, which I'll talk about in a second. I honestly can't wait to hear her sing this live. Fatou has a lot to improve on, but honestly, this is a great start into her career. I'm sure there are better people than me that can explain it in detail of things she needs to improve on and such though. So let's move on to the Andy fans and the people that was just being weird. Since that's probably why you came here lol. First, I find it funny how they tell us Fatou and Blackswan are nobodies and aren't popular, yet they always know what's going on with Blackswan. They always have Fatou in their dirty mouths lol. They must be seeking out Blackswan or something. But anyways, you don't have to like Fatou's mixtape and nobody is forcing you to. It's just the fact you took the time out of your day commenting some disrespectful and or anti-black comments while supporting a group that 9/10 has CA before or relies off of blaccents in order to rap. The only thing going for them is repeating the last word after every sentence and talking fast enough so you can't hear how unnatural the rap sounds, how mediocre their flow is. Honestly, I think K-pop rap is still in its testing phase. Once they stop relying off black influence and black male artists is when K-pop rap can become something other than the same repeated bull. Though I don't see this happening anytime soon. That's my opinion though. Don't get me wrong, I've heard some good K-pop raps before. Anyways, a lot of y'all don't like her rap because she isn't talking fast, which is something y'all are used to with K-pop raps. Y'all see fast talking equals a good rap when that isn't the case. Of course, another main reason a lot of y'all don't like Fatou's mixtape is because you're just anti-black. I mean, a Blackpink fan called Fatou's raps a ghetto SoundCloud rap, and if that isn't the most anti-black thing I've ever heard, I don't know what is. I heard a lot of black K-pop fans was also being disrespectful and rude to Fatou, and to be honest, I'm not surprised. It's always your own people. When I made a TikTok video about the Blackpink fan, I got gaslighted and told, well, you're adding on to the problem with replying and some weird shit like that. When I said my own nasty opinion on Blackpink's new music video, suddenly I was the bad guy. I was starting some fan war and stabbing another person in the back. I sure didn't see y'all commenting on that other person's page telling her that though. And I know some of y'all are going to say you gotta be the bigger person or some dumb shit like that. But honestly, that isn't me. I'm too petty for that. And I ain't gonna be playing Little Miss Adult for these no-brain dirty-ass pale-skin monkeys. If they can say their rude comments, so can I. I'm not gonna hate on anyone. But if you start some shit, be ready to finish it. Y'all. And I'm not just talking about BP fans or just K-pop fans in general. I'm talking about all you hating non-black motherfuckers. Y'all love to try and take down black women, mostly black women with a darker skin tone because you hate it when they succeed. Black women have always been at the bottom of this class of white supremacy and just race in general. The other people of color that are supposed to be our allies turn their backs on us whenever they have the chance to suck the white man's dick or kiss the white woman's feet. So after trying to suppress and belittle black women for white validation and by y'all's petty hatred, seeing a black woman, mostly of a darker skin tone who is confident not only in herself, but of her race and culture, y'all lose your shit. It's not about race, yet y'all always make it about race. Y'all hate on black women like petty middle schoolers and bitches who have no life. And yes, this does have to do with white supremacy and anti-blackness because not only is K-pop rooted in black influence and anti-blackness, it's seen many times how racist Korean idols act towards black people, whether it is using protective hairstyles for aesthetic reasons, blackfacing in Korean punishment games, and treating black people like they are some alien life form from a different planet by mocking the way they talk and act in stereotypes created in white supremacy. Not saying these people haven't changed, but they was racist at this time, and so it applies to them. Even if you are from a country without many white peoples or none at all, I'm very confident in saying that white supremacy has affected the way you look at certain races in one way or another, either in the past or just in some stereotypes, mostly towards black people. But anyways, to be honest, I don't care about Blackpink's new music video, even though didn't they like kinda wrongly sample from black artist, if you're wondering.
Kick in the door, waving the core.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
Buy one and two by two. 내 손끝 툭 하나에 다 무너지는 중. It goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Makes no sense, you couldn't get $1 out of me.
I think it was stupid for DR Music to release Fatou's mixtape on the same day as Blackpink of all groups. Like, I feel like they was kinda setting her up to fail. But anyways, I'm not going to comment on Blackpink's new music video in this video or in any of my videos because I'm not going to take the time out of my day being pressed over some culture vultures I didn't know until 2 years ago because I didn't prefer their music video. So why are you Blackpink fans and other K-pop fans in general being pressed over Fatou's new album? I'm not saying y'all are the only ones hating on Fatou's album, but if you really didn't like her or her raps, why are you comparing them? I said in a comment of mine when addressing a racist BP fan that K-pop fans that stin richer companies and companies that have a name for themselves, I feel like they project these unrealistic ideals onto companies with smaller budgets. We all know, any fans and even Luminous knew we wasn't getting some $1 million music video with 1,300 different scenes, CGI and this and that. So why are K-pop fans attacking the way they are over Fatou's music video? We've heard the way DR Music produces Blackswan songs, so why are you surprised of the fact that it isn't on some $1 million company's level? You project these things Fatou can't control onto her and then call us angry and pressed when we defend her. Even to the Blackswan fans saying I'm only supporting PWAPF because we are both black women or because I love Fatou is backhanded and not the compliment or nice gesture you thought it was. Whether you're black or not, Fatou doesn't need your pitiful streams. It's completely fine if you don't like it. And if you do like it, that's also great. But believe me, I think I can speak for a lot of people when I say we will support Fatou's album since y'all find it so hard to listen to lol. No matter how good the group is, there is always going to be a song you don't like or is your least favorite. There's nothing wrong with that. But you saying you're only going to support PWAPF because Fatou's a black woman and other things like that is doing her more damage. And is just proving to any fans that you are only supporting Blackswan because she's black. Not only does it make it seem like Fatou is untalented and doesn't have any real fans, but also it hurts people like me and many others that have Fatou as our bias. It makes it seem like we only support Fatou because she's black. There's nothing wrong with supporting Fatou because she's the first dark-skinned West African, but isn't just her race. And she isn't only talented because of her race. She puts time and effort into her music and into her career. She has to stay professional and be at her best way more than the other members of Blackswan simply because she's a black woman. And as a black person yourself, it's really upsetting to see y'all being backhanded and anti-black. It just reminds me of those type of black people that hang around in white crowds acting like some clown with being anti-black and portraying harmful stereotypes for white validation. I don't know if y'all are getting some type of treat, reward, or pat on the back because you left a disgusting comment about Fatou on your Twitter account or little to no followers TikTok account, but just stop. Like I said in my last video, I don't want to see anyone hating on Fatou if you're standing a problematic group, mostly an anti-black one. I definitely recommend checking out the full video, though I'll link it in my description. That's all though. Remember to support PWAPF if you enjoyed it, and please make sure to stream her music video and her mixtape on other platforms. I'll leave a link into my description to a Spotify playlist.